What up, good people? So I'm in the kitchen again and I am about to make some muffins. Some kind of healthy muffins that I eat maybe 1 or 2 in the morning or sometimes in the afternoon. But the ingredients are very simple. Here I have 2 cups of flour in there, the self-rising flour. I keep my baking soda in this bag, so I'm gonna put like maybe a teaspoon of baking soda. And right here is some milk. I put some milk with a little bit of apple cider vinegar in there. It's good for baking, so I put the apple cider vinegar in the milk, some maple syrup. I've got some applesauce, some hemp seed. I'm gonna use about half of this extra virgin olive oil, and definitely, like we all do, we put our vanilla extract in there. And this is what the hemp seeds look like, and you'll see what the flax seeds look like. It's gonna make it a little bit more grainier. I'm also gonna put some of these chopped walnuts in there, and then to give it just a little bit of spice, a little bit of nutmeg in there. So I'm gonna put this together. So right now in the flour, I'm just gonna start mixing all of my dry ingredients in there, and you'll see what that looks like. So let's go in and put in our hemp seeds, and then I'm gonna mix all of this up, and then I'm put a little bit of my flaxseed in there, the same amount I'm gonna pour. So this flaxseed I got from Sprouts. Sprouts went out of business, y'all. This used to be my store, man, and they went out of business. So I'm gonna put a little bit of that in there, and I think I put just way too much of this in there. You definitely don't want this. I'm gonna use half of this in there. So I'm gonna put a little bit. Yep, that's half of that in there. And then some of my baking soda. Okay, so this is like all the baking soda that I'm gonna put in there. I usually put some baking powder in there too. And then with the nutmeg, I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit of nutmeg in there. I kind of like I just make it simple. Just sprinkle a little bit in there. I like the nutmeg taste and the texture. And all I do, guys, is I just mix this up. Just blend this stuff all in together like this, like so. Oh, it smells so good with that nutmeg. It just like gives it a nice little perfume. And then of course, when you bake this in the oven, it just perfumes the house. And so I like to kind of keep a little center there because I'm gonna put in my applesauce. And I don't use any sugar. So I just take my applesauce like such. This is the applesauce. And I usually just do a cup of applesauce. We got our applesauce in there. And then this is my maple syrup. I'm gonna put that maple syrup in there like so. And I told you guys I was only gonna use literally half of this extra virgin olive oil. Now, you don't even need this, to be quite honest with you. You don't need the extra virgin olive oil, but I use it. So I'm gonna put, what was that, about 2 tablespoons? Or 2 teaspoons rather. Teaspoons, but that's all you need in terms of the applesauce. Sorry, I'm trying to like manage this camera while simultaneously doing this for you guys. So that's why the camera is moving around a bit. So, and then good old fashioned way, I don't recommend that you do this. I'm gonna pour like a teaspoon of this in here. Of the, maybe a little bit more than a teaspoon of the vanilla. So that vanilla goes in there as well. That's the vanilla that I thought I was gonna pour a teaspoon of it in there. And then last but not least, this is gonna be my milk with my apple cider vinegar that I'm gonna put in there. So I'm gonna mix this because I want you guys to see what this looks like once it's mixed. You just mix all of this together. And I do it with a fork. You guys are probably wondering, like, why is she doing this with a fork? Or if you have one of those spoons, sorry, my watch is buzzing. I have a Fitbit, and my team has this challenge going on, and our team was in last place. We moved up to like 3rd place right now. And so my watch on my Fitbit is buzzing because I've made it to my allegedly 8,000 steps. And I really haven't been moving that much since I've been making this. But apparently I got to 8,000 steps. So this is what it looks like. And then I'm going to pour my milk that was mixed with apple cider vinegar in there. And I'm gonna mix this up, and then I'm gonna come back and let you guys see what this looks like. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna put a little bit of my little blue diamond walnuts in here. I love walnuts in my muffins. It just makes it taste so much better. It gives it like a crunch to it. So yeah, this is like kind of the texture that you want. This is going to come out so moist and so delicious. And I'm gonna put it all in here, line it up in here. So I've got it all in the tray. I'm gonna put this in the oven. I usually heat the oven up to about maybe 360 or 350. And I put it in there for 25 minutes. So this is about to go in the oven and you'll guys see what it looks like. It's gonna be delicious. Okay, y'all, while my muffins are cooking in the oven, how many of you guys knew that you can take a brown paper bag and pop some popcorn with it? I don't know about you, but I just discovered this probably about 3 years ago. My mom told me about it. So I always go out and I buy these like Pop Secret Jumbo Pops popcorn. And then I just fill them in this brown paper bag, like such, just like that. And I usually do it with 2 bags. You can do it with 1 bag, but I use 2 bags. And then I take the other bag and I place it over the bag. So bear with me. Place it over the bag, just like that. See that? And then I just put it in the microwave. I put it in my microwave. Set the microwave to usually about 2.5 minutes. It's like regular popcorn. And then that way you can monitor the butter that you put on it and you don't have to, have that processed popcorn from the store. And I just use Pops and I like it. So, and I usually melt my butter in here. I use my little vegan butter, put it in there, melt it down. Or you can get the coconut oil. And this is the coconut oil that I get sometimes. So I either use that when I'm out of like my vegan butter and I can't melt it, I'll spray it on top of it, put a little salt on it. All right, let's see what this popcorn looks like. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. Look at that. That looks good, doesn't it? Right out of the microwave. Yes. Popcorn popped in your brown bag. You can just get you some of this Pop Secret popcorn, put it in a brown paper bag, cover it with another bag, and there you go. You got some fresh popcorn that you can put a little bit of this coconut oil on there, like spray it on there, then put some salt and pepper like so. This is what I do, y'all. Then I kind of toss it up, toss it around a little bit, spray a little bit more on there, and then you put, or you can use your vegan butter. You can go and get your vegan butter and put it on there as well. But it is so good. You can melt your vegan butter and then pour it on top, drizzle it on top if you don't have the coconut oil. And then put a little bit of salt on there, and it's so delicious. So I just wanted to show you guys a simple way to make some popcorn in this COVID-19 coronavirus season. I hope you enjoy. So these are the muffins. Look at that, look at that. Ooh, golden brown. So yummy and delicious looking. Can't wait to chow down. So this is a muffin. I don't know about you guys, but whenever I see people making like muffins or cakes, I always get frustrated because they don't cut it open. And I want you to see what this looks like in the inside. And it's all cut open. Look at that. Cooked all the way through. Isn't that gorgeous, y'all? Like, oh my God, those pecans, or I'm sorry, but those walnuts, not pecans, walnuts in there. That just looks so good. So I'm gonna have this with some So Delicious cashew vanilla bean ice cream with it. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that. One of my little sweet cravings that I have to indulge in every once in a while. All right, y'all, I have got to try this muffin that I just made because it is so delicious. And excuse my hair, it's dripping wet because I just washed it. I just bought this curl mix. It's a black-owned company, and I wanted to try their flaxseed, and I wanted to see what it does to my textured hair, I got like a 4A textured hair, but I wanted to try it on it. But anyway, so I want you guys to see my muffins, and I wanted to try this on camera so that you guys can see. Oh my gosh, this is so good, y'all. No Like literally when I say 2 teaspoons or yeah, 2 teaspoons of olive oil, and it's got natural sweetness from the applesauce and from the maple syrup, and it is so delicious, guys. So it is so good. So I'm gonna eat this with my ice cream, chill and watch my show Cherish Today because I'm behind on it, and I'm sorry my hair is like literally dripping wet because I literally just washed it. But I'm gonna go watch my show Cherish Today and eat my muffin with some of my so delicious ice cream. All right, y'all. Peace out, deuces. Try it. It's really good. You're gonna love it, and your kids will love it. It's a good breakfast snack to give them in the morning, and it's healthy. If you do the hemp seeds and the flax seeds in there, don't use no sugar. Get you some maple syrup. Some people like honey. Use some honey if you want. It's still good, and it's gonna be so moist in the inside from the applesauce. All right, deuces. Peace out. Love y'all.